I'm here with Nick and Bryn, co-authors of The Complete History of the Howling. Hi guys, we're here at the Edinburgh Horror Convention. Bryn, this was your idea to write a book about the Howling series? What inspired you to do that?
I liked Howling 4.
Howling 4? Yeah. That was where it started?
It was, sadly. It was the first werewolf movie I'd ever watched when I was a child. And I loved that movie that much that I decided I wanted to look at all the other movies and put together from there. I know it's a bad start, but...
Well, I'm a massive fan of The Howling. I think it's a brilliant film. I have never seen any of the sequels. So for someone who's unfamiliar, I mean, why would you want to... What's special about the Howling series, do you think?
It's because it's the first... Howling was the first werewolf movie I'd seen, so that's why I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Obviously, so I enjoyed it, and I think people should watch it just for the animatronics and special effects. I know some of the movies are not as good as the others in the special effects department, but they're all good for individual reasons.
How do they evolve?
Well, the first one is my favourite for the werewolves because they just look awesome in the first one. And the rest of the series, they don't follow on at all. I don't know, the werewolves didn't look as good as the series goes on, but they all have the quirks and the marsupials is...
the marsupials? Which one's that?
The third one. Is interesting.
So it's like
say in Australia.
Kangaroo werewolves, is that right?
The Tasmanian tigers, I think.
Oh, okay. That makes much more sense.
Yeah. It's a little bit too romantic for my taste, but you've got to watch it as part of the series.
How many are there? I didn't even know there were 4.
7?
Yeah, you're kidding me.
The last one, but they're actually in production with a new... Well, it's been leased, so... Whether it's going to be a reboot or a follow-on, who knows?
Okay, so possibly a second edition.
Yeah.
And how did you go about putting a book together? Where did you start?
Started from part 4, and then basically just interviewed the cast and crew, and then spoke with the distribution companies, the producers, and got information on the background of how each movie was created and where the concept came from, and then basically just built each chapter around that movie, which included obviously the behind the scenes story right through to the marketing and its release, and then interviews with cast and crew.
So what kind of people did you talk to that people might have heard of?
Dee Wallace,
really?
Wow. She was brilliant, really nice. Obviously Philip Mora, Nick Benson, who did the special effects. I spoke with Steve Johnson, but he was super busy and couldn't make any time. So lots of people. And some of the stories, you wouldn't be able to make them up. So the guy from part 5 spent most of his time getting massages back at his hotel.
Okay. Nick, how did you get involved?
So we had this mutual fan on Twitter who basically badgered us to work together, and that's pretty much how we started. Bryn messaged me and was like, okay, so you've got this werewolf series of books out, looks interesting, shall we chat? So I'm just like, yes. I mean, for me, as a huge werewolf fan, it's an honour to be a part of the Howling book. So the main thing I've done is a story arc which follows on from the first movie. So about a week afterwards, Bryn gave me about 3,000 words to work with and creative direction to what I wanted, as long as obviously it's based on the movie. So I've tried to get the feel of the movie but put my own spin on it as well.
So you're the big Howling fan, and you're sort of more like the werewolf expert, do you reckon?
Yes, werewolves are my speciality.
What's your series?
It's called the Hybrid series. It's the first book kind of started off as my own personal werewolf fantasy, grew from there. So I've got 3 books out so far. It's Hybrid, Hunted, Vengeance. We have a war going on with a group of humans that are trying to wipe out werewolves, vampires, demons, all that kind of thing. It's got lots of supernatural things in it. And then the series sort of evolves more into it's going to evolve more into the war.
Right. Okay.
So that's the plan.
So being a werewolf, curse or a gift in your opinion?
For me, it'd be a gift, but because I write horror for my character, it's very much a curse. To begin with, he's starting to come to terms with who he is now, and he's a bit of a monster in all sense of the word. Like he's a bit of a psychopath at the moment. He enjoys killing in cold blood.
Would you like to be a werewolf if you could?
I would love to be a werewolf for real. All my friends tell me I'm too obsessed, but what can I say? But I wouldn't want the horror side of it of killing friends and family, like obviously. I'd want more control than my actual character has.
So how has Edinburgh and this convention in particular been treating you both?
It's good.
It's been good so far. We're doing okay for sales for the crowd that are here.
Well, it's still early days.
Yeah, it's positive so far, I'd say. Yeah.
Great reception. So, and a lot of people from Twitter who follow us on Twitter came today as well. So they popped along, and then some people who buy my reviews, buy DVDs which have got my reviews, and have came along today, which has been nice.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. And where else might we expect to see you both over the coming months?
We've got 5 conventions exclusively with the Horror Con big show. So that will be the Liverpool, Birmingham, London,
Bristol,
and this one.
Okay, so plenty of opportunities to come meet these guys in person. How can people find you on Twitter, social media, that kind of thing?
Bryn, CJ Hammond on Twitter, and then my website, brynhammond.co.uk.
There's hybridseries.co.uk.
There it is.
I am on Facebook and Twitter, but if people go to my website, it's probably easiest to go on there and click the social media links.
Okay, cool.